Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shani. If you're new here, welcome, and to my regular watchers, I always appreciate you. If you're watching this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. I'd really appreciate it. On the menu today, let's make these codfish croquettes. Let's get started. Okay, so here I have some breadcrumbs, I have some flour, as well as some eggs. I also have some spiced paprika and all-purpose seasoning. I have some sweet pepper, bell peppers, and some scallion, scotch bonnet, and onion. And I have, this is my codfish here. And next I have my yucca and my sweet potato. You can use either one or both like the way I'm doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and peel the yucca and the potato now. So the yucca is really tough, so just use your nice strong elbow and your sharp knife and go ahead and chop this up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and peel it and break it in half and take out that middle stem on the inside there. And then we're gonna go ahead and peel the potato as well, and we're gonna put these to boil. So go ahead, don't mind all the skin on the end. This is what happens in the kitchen. So I'll clean that up later. So go ahead and remove that hard inside thing in there, the stem or string. You can't really eat that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and peel the sweet potato. You don't have to use the sweet potato if you don't want, but I just thought that it would give it a nice contrast, a little sweet and savory and spice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and peel this, like I said, get these washed off and place them in a pot. And I'm also going to be boiling the codfish here with this, and you don't need to add any more salt because the codfish has salt already. So rinse off your codfish, add it as well, put it on the stove. Don't cover your pot fully because this will boil over and make a huge mess. So now let's go ahead and make the seasoning to put in. So I'm just going to blend all of those up, and we're going to add that as well to our filling. Now you don't have to use codfish for this. You can use any meat. So now I've taken out the codfish because that's boiled already. So I'm going to let the yucca and the potato boil really soft. So with the codfish, it's very bony. You can always get boneless codfish, but I always tend to go towards this one. So you have to get in there with your hand and just feel for the bones and remove those, because you don't want to bite into any bone in your croquette. So go ahead and just empty that out. So after your potato and your yucca is boiled, you want to go ahead and mash this. You need to mash this while it is still hot, because as the yucca gets cold, it gets harder. That's just what happens. So go ahead and just mash this up very well. And I'm going to add a little bit of butter to it. You don't have to, it's optional, but I just want to give it a little buttery taste. So now we're going to go ahead and add in everything. That's the codfish, the blended up fresh seasonings. Next, I'll add in that paprika and all-purpose seasoning. Be mindful of your salt, and then an egg. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these in, getting everything combined up nicely. So here you can add any seasoning that you want. Bear in mind, you want to make sure you have a nice seasoning here, because once you've done with this, there's no way to add seasoning again. So I'm using a ice cream scoop just for easy measuring, but you can make these flat and round like that, or you can make these in the oval traditional shape the way I'm doing here. So I've laid out my egg wash. So that's 2 eggs and a little bit of water, my flour, and my breadcrumbs. So I'm dipping in the flour first, and then I'll dip in the egg wash and then the breadcrumbs. So I'm just doing 2 here just to show you, because this is quite a long process. So I'll do the rest and show you. So I'll go ahead and just dip that in there after the flour into the egg. You're going to get your hands dirty. It's a messy job. So if you have 4 hands, use them. Get that in to your breadcrumbs, and I'll do the same for the other one. Roll them over nice and light there, and this is perfect, and these will hold up nicely. So there you have it. Very nice and neat. All right, so I'll do one more to show you if you're not quite sure, but this is really easy. You can't mess this up. All right, so here we have everything ready, nicely done. So now we're going to go ahead and heat our oil. So there's 2 cups of oil. You want to heat it to 350 or medium to high heat. Remember, everything on the inside is cooked already. We just want it to cook through a little to cook our egg and then give us a nice golden brown crust on the outside. These are perfect to just freeze as is, and then you can take them out and fry them, or you can fry them like this and freeze them, and then you can just heat them up later in some oil again if you don't fry them too hard, and this will be perfect. These look great the way they are here, perfectly done. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I'll fry these in a couple batches. So there you have it, our beautiful codfish and yucca croquettes. You're going to absolutely love them. I'll serve them with some fresh pepper sauce there. I've just blended up some tomato, some onion, some ginger, garlic, scotch bonnet, and serve. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll try the recipe. Bye now.